It's just like, guys, talk. Don't just go, oh my god, it's a new game. I uh I can understand that not many people are as what do you call it? They don't really care to analyze what we've got here, and like brainstorm about what we got here. But I like to do that. I like to think. I like to brainstorm about or guess about what might be happening in this trailer here and what we've got, what we're given here before the game comes out, so I can be like, oh, was I right? And like, ooh, look, I was right. Anyway, so I'm really wondering who that lady is in the back there, or who's like tending bar over there. I hope we get to like hear her say something because I don't know who that is. She looks gothic in a way. I'm not sure if she's gothic, but she looks like that. The way she dresses. Um. So yeah, the only other thing I really want to say is I noticed something about Sam here. Let's see. I'll show you this real quick. If you notice, in the last game we had of Sam and Max, Season 3, or better known as the Devil's Playhouse of Sam and Max, we have Sam here, who traditionally he wears a gray clothes, gray hat, and it's very much a nice professional looking gray. If you guys have seen the first few games, he had a more bluish gray toned outfit. His outfit was more bluish gray than just gray. So that's been changed to just gray because this game was more realistically done. They made everything look a little more realistic styled while merging it with the cartoony ideas, which I thought was really cool. It made the game feel a bit more serious and darker, and it was very interesting take on the series. But what I'm trying to say here is that if you notice, Sam in this game, his model looks very different. It looks very much the same, but at the same time they changed it up a bit. His first of all, his outfit is a lot darker gray. It's a very dark gray compared to this nice light gray one. I don't have a problem with this at all. Like, I mean, a dark gray outfit's fine. I don't have a problem with that at all. Um, I just found it interesting that they changed it. I think it actually it looks interesting. It looks good because I think I know why they did that. If you look at the way he has his dark gray clothes right here. I mean light gray. Sorry, it's light gray right here. If you look at this, like it's very bright. He really brings out himself with those clothes. It really goes like, whoa, look at that guy. He's got gray light clothes, and it really it focuses your attention. It's a good way of showing what characters you should focus on. Like the lighting really brightens up these guys because they have really bright colors on them, and then the lighting right here is darkening because that's behind him, and you don't want to focus too much on him. I guess is what this lighting piece is here. But what I'm saying is that in this game, as you can see, there's not really a lot of bright colors or a lot of bright lighting here. The lighting is rather dimmish in a way, to where none of these characters really like brighten up. They're all rather darkish in a way because I guess they just went with that because it makes us feel like a more realistic and interesting environment, and or serious environment, like this is a serious game of poker, and also it helps them all blend in better. Like if this guy was more vibrant with his yellow, it would be kind of too it'd be too contrast to be too much of a contrast from this guy, and this guy isn't very bright either. His colors aren't that bright, even though he's a cartoon. His color is like yellow. It's been dimmed down, and so is his blonde hair. He's been dimmed down a bit so that he can match the way that everyone else looks. And I think that's why they made Sam have his clothes be a darker gray, because if he was a brighter gray, he'd look a little more cartoony, and he'd stand out more among the rest of the crew here. So that so I can understand that totally now, that why they would make him darker gray. It's a artistic choice, I see, because they wanted to make sure that he didn't stand out too much among the other characters. They wanted to make sure that he looked both the same and more realistic when so that the rest of the characters would look fine when put together with him. When these characters are put next to him, he looks like he belongs there. But if you had him the same exact style, like if they had him look like this right here, or they made him look like he did in the first Sam Max game, he would look too vibrant, too bright of a colors that would stand out too much, and it would make him look like he doesn't really belong in this game, because his lighting, the lighting would make him look brighter. And I'm pretty much repeating myself here, so I'm just gonna stop now. You guys get my point. He really blends in with the rest of the characters now that they've changed the way he looks. I really like this though. He looks very much. It's very nice idea here. It's something that I'll make sure to do whenever I try to blend like a cartoon character with the real reality, so that like the character always looks like he's you know he belongs in that reality, because his design is slightly changed to match what's there, so that he doesn't look too different. That's really great choice on the artist departments. But yeah, also I noticed that he's got like knuckles. Like his details on his fingers is it's more detailed than usual. Like even in this game where they were making it more detailed and realistic, Sam still had no knuckles. His fingers, his flesh was still very cartoony and plain. Whereas here, if you look at his hands, they're very like the hands are more like finger hand based. They look more like actual hands that he has. Like it looks like this guy could actually exist in reality almost, you'd be like, whoa. I didn't think he looked like that in reality, but he does. Like he's got knuckles on his hands, and his fingers are more. They've modeled it in a way to where his hands are more like human hands than his cartoony doggish hands, I guess you could say. And so I really like that. And if you notice his like jacket, his not really jacket, what do you call it? His vest, his shirt is more wrinkled. Like the wrinkles are brought out more prominently now. There's a few, like the all the textures on his clothing is very much more realistic looking and brought out more than last time. Because as you can see right here, this looks like they just put on like a very general texture, like not that detailed, and they put more wrinkles on his shirt here, but it's not as brought out because this game is supposed to be like, merging cartoony with realism, whereas this game is more geared towards realism and serious. So they have to detail all these characters to a point to make them fit all together, and so that none of these characters are like, whoa, what's up with that guy? He's so different from the rest of the guys. What? Because this way your brain goes, oh my gosh, this is so cool, and you don't see like anything wrong with them being there together because they all fit together. I found that very, very interesting, very awesome, and it's a very good lesson for people who are going into fields like I am. I am learning about digital animation in my classes right now, and I'm actually working on some digital animation, and I'll have to show you guys that sometime. I'll make a video this summer like what I did in my classes, because I'm making some pretty awesome artwork and such. So I just wanted to put my thoughts out there on this game. This game is going to be amazing. I can't wait for it to come out. I'm going to play Poker Night later so I can have some fun, because I haven't played this game as much as I would like to. I still haven't unlocked everything that I want to unlock from this game. I haven't unlocked everything either. So I've gotten all the TF2 items. That's not very hard to do at all. But I still need to unlock that thing that I really want to unlock. Let's see. Where? Let me show you guys. Poker Night. So, where is it? I saw it last night, and So I don't think it's on here. The bigger picture, that is. Here's a smaller picture, but you can't really see it. I think this was it. Oh wait. Here we go. It's on this page. I know that. Okay, here we go. You see, this is a really cool effect I liked, because in the Strong Bad Episode 5 game, they had him turn into this N64 polygonal shape, or polygonal model whenever he would teleport into another game. He would go into the portal to the game. He would always turn from his slick, nice 3D model into this N64-ish, PlayStation 1-ish model that looked very much, it's cool, because you're like, oh yeah, I remember those days when models looked that bad, but they also looked good in a way. And I'm just now noticing that Strombad looks like he has a nose on the front of his mask. I don't know what is up with that. It must be a texture error. But I've wanted to see what this is like, to have Strombad just sit there and go, "Hey guys, okay, that's a bad Strombad impression. I'm very sorry. Hey guys." Oh man, my voice is not working today, is it? Anyway, he's just like, "Yo, hey guys, look at me, I'm polygonal now. Isn't this great? I mean, my voice is all still the same, but like my mouth is all like crap. I look like crap, but I look so retro at the same time. Isn't it amazing?" But yeah, I can't wait to unlock that sometime soon. I hope my save files are all on the cloud, because I keep on having to reinstall my freaking games onto the Steam on my computer, and not buying them. You don't have to rebuy them. You just have to reinstall them. So because I keep having to make some more room for some other stuff, and uninstalling and reinstalling crap. Anyway, you would get these tables, and there'd be there's one that gives you a black and white effect, and then there's another one that gives the heavy poker hat, which is pretty cool. This one's pretty creepy. I haven't even gotten this one yet either. Come on, there we go. Oh man, just imagine playing poker with that guy. Oh man, it's Max, but his skeleton, only his skeleton. Oh boy. I want to try that out. I hope that that is easier to unlock than Strombad's polygonal one. Okay, so apparently, okay, so the black and white is automata table. Then there's the red team table, which has the heavy visor, and then Videlectrix table, which has Poly Strombad, and then Max and Crossbones table that has Skeletal Max. And then this one has all the effects combined. Black and white, Skeleton Max, Visor Heavy, and Polygon Strombad. That's amazing. I want to get that so badly. It's called the Telltale Shield table. I'm going to assume that you get that at the very end of all the tables because, like, why would you get that like before another table? Because it gives you all the effects. Oh man. Oh wow. Okay, so in order to get the Max Crossbones one, you have to win the game 17 times. And then for the Telltale Shield, you win the game 20 times. Well, that's not too bad, actually. Videlectrix. Oh, you can get the Videlectrix table for just winning 10 times. That's nice. And then you can get the heavy table, the red team table for winning 7 times. So I've gotten the Automata table. I know I got that once. So all I have to do is just win 7 more times to get the red team one. Yeah, okay. Awesome. Anyway, I know this is a long video. I'm sorry I made it so long. I'll see you guys later. Hope you enjoyed this.